I have many opportunities as a coach to be involved in my student athletes' lives. One of my favorite is when God brings a transfer to IW volleyball program. I too was a transfer from a D1 program to a Christian university, and therefore know the life-changing impact on my own life after moving schools. When I heard about Katie's circumstances and desire to make a change, I started praying whether God was opening a door at IW. When the time came to be able to talk, I think we had the most honest conversation for over an hour. Probably my most favorite time so far with Katie. I heard her in her words that she was broken, disappointed, and she was searching for something different. Immediately, I was excited knowing that her possible experience at IW would be just that, different. It is not always easy to transfer into a program as a junior. Relationships already have been established with teammates in your class. The volleyball culture has to be learned, and even though you are a junior, you somewhat are going through a freshman experience at first. Katie was a champion in making the change. Because of her outgoing personality, she quickly found friends, respect, and a voice on the court. The one attribute I most admired was her extreme hard work. She came in with a limited experience in the role I asked her to play, and she was determined to learn it. And even last night at our match, she even told me, after 14 matches, I will continue to get better, I promise. I respect an attitude that always wants to pursue excellence. However, my most favorite moment so far was this past Tuesday when I had a chance to have a Take 30 with Katie. Take 30 is just a term we use in our volleyball, just taking 30 minutes with each other off the court. As we were talking about her experience so far here at IW, she said this: "Coach, I am actually excited again about my faith. I am actually taking notes in church and appreciating again my relationship with God." All I could think of when she said that was, that is enough for me to make it worth recruiting you. Jack and the committee, I think you made an excellent choice in Katie Elson. Thank you.
Now, Katie, on behalf of Indiana Wesleyan University and our tournament committee, I have the honor and the privilege of recognizing you as the female athlete recipient of the Jack and Marge Colescott Scholarship for 2016.
Everyone. I am so excited to be here. This is actually my first time actually attending the Colescott Scholarship golf outing, so it's really exciting. Just to let everyone know, I've read through my speech a couple of times and I have started to cry or tear up every time, so just bear with me if that starts happening. When being informed about receiving the scholarship, my heart instantly dropped, and I think I actually started tearing up because of how excited I was about this. When I was told I had to give a speech about this scholarship, today I instantly went back to high school and thought about how we learned to give a proper thank you speech or a thank you letter. I was told to thank who I was receiving the scholarship from, a little bit about myself, and then go back to thank them again. But today is a little different. Jack Colescott just isn't some guy who is providing a scholarship for me, but he is one of the biggest supporters in my life, and I couldn't think of a better man to thank that has helped me be the volleyball player and student athlete I am today. From sitting together in church to coming to almost every single one of my high school volleyball matches, Jack was one of my biggest fans. One of my favorite parts of a game day during high school was seeing Jack and Leslie Winter walk in the gym and Jack wearing his red game day Mrs. Sinwall t-shirt supporting the Indians. And then a couple weeks ago, we had a match, one of our first matches at home, and I see the exact same thing. But this time, it's him and Leslie walking into Lucky Arena. And let me tell you, there's no feeling in the world that can describe that one that I had that day. When I was in high school, I told myself I would never go to Indiana Wesleyan. Not because of the school, but because of the location. It was too close to home, and I wanted to get out of Gas City. Little did I know, transferring to Indiana Wesleyan was one of the best decisions that I've ever made. The support system that I've had behind me is one that could never be broken. This support is helping me reach my goal of graduating with a bachelor's degree in business administration, but most importantly, pursuing my passion as a college athlete with character through my school, teammates, and most importantly, through Christ. I just can't thank Jack enough, Coach Motes, and my family for supporting me through my whole journey here at Indiana Wesleyan. I am so excited to see what the rest of the season will hold and to continue my next 2 years here at Indiana Wesleyan.